Hey everyone, today we checked into a resort here in Mexico. We are in Playa del Carmen at the Wyndham Alltra Playa del Carmen. Let's go take a look at our junior suite. We stayed at the Wyndham Alltra Playa del Carmen, an adults-only resort for a one-week all-inclusive vacation. In my Mexico series, I'll be sharing the entire experience, including a full resort tour, food review, entertainment, what we got up to in Playa del Carmen, and our overall thoughts of the resort. If you're interested in what this resort has to offer, be sure to stay tuned for all the details. Our trip started dark and early in Toronto, Ontario, where we arrived at the airport for our 8 a.m. flight to Cancun. We were traveling with Air Canada Vacations and were on a massive plane south to Mexico. Once we arrived in Cancun and waited over an hour for our luggage at the carousel, we headed out to get on a transfer to the hotel. And luckily for us, we didn't have to wait too long and were on a small bus with only one stop ahead of us. But it still took us an hour to get to the resort. If you prefer to go directly, you can always organize a private transfer. If you prefer to look at the room without commentary, you can skip to the chapter marked Silent Tour. Now I'll jump right into it. We've made it to the Wyndham Alltra Playa del Carmen, and this is our room. We are in room 275, and it is rather spacious. It has some modern decor, but also a hint of some rustic originality in the bathroom area, which I will show you in just a second when I do the full tour. Overall, it looks like a nice room, and we're probably gonna have a fantastic stay here. Here you can see the really ornate columns and the decorative pedestal here that you can use to put things on in front of the mirror. So that showcases a little bit of the past design of this room. And you'll also notice it here in the bathroom area. There are some funky pedestals holding up the sink area. And it looks like the bathrooms weren't necessarily renovated, but the rest of the room has been. There's a nice big shower area. Looks pretty good. There's the toilet here, and there is also 2 racks to hang your towels, and lots of counter space, which is really great. And a mirror over here. Now for the closet area, I was actually quite surprised at how much room is in here. There are tons of shelves in here. There's an iron and an ironing board. This is also where they've put the little hair dryer that you can use. And there is a safe that probably could fit smaller laptops, definitely your tablets, cameras, anything like that. It's actually quite large. I can get almost my whole forearm in there. Compared to some of the cruise safes that we have seen, this one is quite large. And then the instructions to actually operate it are here. Lots of hangers as well, and then even a big shelf above, so you could put your luggage up there if you needed to, but just so much storage. I was very happily surprised. And we have Alan arriving with our first drinks of the trip.
Cheers.
Is that a margarita?
It is.
Margarita. That's delicious. And now I can continue my tour. And speaking of the door that Alan just came through bringing me a drink, there is another pedestal storage thing in the corner there, plus a console table and a little mirror. There is a step down. So if you have like a mobility device, like a scooter or a walker, you would only be able to take it to this step, and then you'd have to like carry it down or something. And another pedestal for luggage potentially, or to sit. Alan, be my model, please. Could you please open the mini fridge?
Sure.
So under the TV, which is like a nice big screen TV, They also have a little mini fridge and everything inside is included. We've got 2 different kinds of beer. There is 4 bottles of water, which is really nice, and then a few different types of pop in there. And then under the next 2, right beside it, is just storage for the coffee maker and the ice bucket. And now for the balcony. We have 2 chairs here and a little table, and outside you can see the other balcony. So it's not very private, which is okay. And it overlooks a little garden area and the building beside it. So it's not like a nice water view or anything, but the water views cost a lot more. So we decided to just stick with the garden view and spend our time at the pool or the beach instead. But that'll be nice to sit at if we want to just drink a coffee or a drink while we're getting ready. But if it's too hot outside, there's also a nice little seating area with 2 chairs and a table here inside the room. So from an amenity standpoint, this room really does offer quite a lot in way of storage and also shelving and places to put your belongings. Plus there's multiple seating options. There's the bench at the end of the bed, the chairs here in the room, and the chairs out on the patio. And that's not all, there's even more. So right beside the bed, let me show you. They have 2 USBs and a plug, that's a North American plug, and that is on both sides of the bed. So that is very handy and convenient. And then there's also more plugs right beside the bed as well. And if you were looking to do any work from this room, this table would actually be pretty nice as like a desk area. Plus there is an additional plug behind it, so that would be very convenient. And then over here, they also have an alarm clock that looks like it's seen better days, but it's still handy to have. 2 more USBs, the plug, and over here beside the bed, another outlet. So you can charge all of your gear here, no problem, and you don't have to search for an outlet. And while I was looking around the room, I also found another spot here that has USB charging and a plug right under the TV. So you could use this desk or console area so that you could put your stuff to charge it.
And now here's a quick look at the room with no commentary.
I'm quite pleased with this room. Sometimes I get the heebie-jeebies when I go into hotel rooms, but this one I did not. And so I think I'm gonna have a really good stay here. Everything looks really nice. Like Alan said, it seems very clean, and I'm just excited to kick off our week here in Mexico. So be sure to stick around because I'm going to be sharing more about this resort, more about our experience here. And this resort is a little bit unique to us because it's located right downtown in Playa del Carmen. So we are close to the shopping and restaurants and things to do in the area. So while we're also going to relax and sit by the pool and the ocean, we're going to be getting into Playa del Carmen, and I'm going to be sharing all about that. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of those upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.
Coming up, I'll be sharing a full resort tour to show you around this resort, both inside and outside, plus all of the amenities that are available to the guests. So be sure to stay tuned for that.